We are back. Oh yes. So, we're in Bradford. I'll tell you a bit of history. So Bradford is located in West Yorkshire and it evolved from a small Anglo-Saxon settlement. And into the 19th century, the wool capital of the world. And it is currently the UK City of Culture 2026. It's got a rich and industrial, diverse culture and heritage. And the origins, the name derives of Old English Bradford, meaning a broad ford across the Bradford Beck, recorded in 1086, the Domesday Book, as waste following the Norman harrying of the north. It gradually grew as a market town under the De Lacy family. In the 19th century, Bradford became the fastest growing town in England, and by 1841 it had 38 worsted mills, processed 2/3 of English wool. So yes guys, today we're going to explore Bradford. I'll show you where I am. So let's go. Right guys, we're gonna have a little explore. See what happens. Yes guys, Bradford. Yeah, there's a lot of mosques in Bradford. Better. Another new camera guys, so bear with me. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a wander around, see what's kicking off in Bradford guys. So actually this is it's a very mixed area. You know, you've got a lot of Asian people that came over from sort of 1950s to work in all these mills that were popping up in cities and towns across the UK. And Bradford was one of the main hubs. It became the third mass producer of wool and fabric in the whole of Europe. So yeah, that's how multicultural Bradford is. Yeah, you've got a lot of mosques, a lot of you know, the Indians, Sikhs, Sikh cultures, and now you've got all these Eastern Europeans coming over, the Romanians. It's very diverse. Like I say, it is the City of Culture 2026, whatever that means. Yeah. There you go, guys. That there, over there, guys, I think that's the mill that I did. I explored that mill a few weeks ago. You can see a lot of the industrial buildings. You can imagine why this was one of the richest cities in the whole of Europe. A lot of empty buildings, a bit like Halifax. Looks like it's been burnt out. Look, check that out, guys. It's a potential. University up there, guys. Over there you've got where all the old mills are. We're going to take a walk up to Little Germany and I'll show you up there. That's yeah, that's quite an interesting place. There you go, guys. So yeah, guys, I can tell you a little bit about this place. This is up by the university in Bradford, and back in sort of the mid to late 80s we used to go to a club called Club Rio Campus, and they used to play all our sort of music, a lot of reggae, a lot of hip hop, a lot of funk and soul. Yeah, very underground club it was. Yeah, and it was yeah, it was pretty amazing back then. We also had Dollars and Dimes, which was where we used to do all this breakdancing and that. That place isn't there anymore. It's still there, but it's now a Asian wedding venue. But yeah, let's crack on. TJ Hughes. I think that building been closed a long time, and I heard a few months ago there were some people growing cannabis plants in there. And I saw police throwing the cannabis bags out of the window up there somewhere. Yeah, it's some really nice buildings though, you've got to say. It really is. Yeah, let's go. The old laughing gas. Yeah. The old Science and Media Museum over there. Further up there's the ice skating rink. We'll go and have a look at that later. Just walking into town now. Loads of rubbish about. I don't know if that's because of Christmas and New Year and that. Still not being cleared, but yeah. Your local cash converters, one in every city. That building, amazing buildings. It's the usual town full of barbers, phone shops. You get the deal. Nice on Kirgate Market. Wow. There's a guy that hangs around here, a Rasta guy up there somewhere, and he feeds the pigeons. I've forgotten his name now. He's a legend of Bradford. Yeah, we'll go up there and have a look in a minute. See if we can find him. In fact, we'll have a wander. That's new. Not seen that before. So, it's been a while since I've been to Bradford. I've never noticed that last time I were here, so that must be quite new. Yeah, it's quite cool. Empty pubs. So I'm up a back street now. I've just noticed this graffiti. Check this out, guys. What that guy's doing. Must be where a few writers do a bit of the graffiti around this back street, guys. Check that out. It's not the best, but that's alright. I don't know what's been going on here, guys. All this rubbish down here. Jesus. All sorts of stuff. Look at that. Holy crap, man. Hey, look. Bider. Yeah. You know I love my graffiti, guys. Let's continue. Just empty building after empty building after empty building. Tell you what, if you're an explorer, a lot of potential. Oh wow. See, look, you've got one here, wait, it's open. There's somebody in there. I'm not going in there, guys. Yeah. But I do like the explores, gotta say. So this is the guy that I was on about. Check that out. Yeah, he sits around this area, feeds the pigeons. He just sits over there, but he's not around. Yeah, it's quite late on in the afternoon. It's just, if you're watching this, it's It's a Sunday afternoon, this, guys. So I've probably got about another hour of light left. This is Kirkgate Market. It's just shut at the moment. Indoor market. No, it's not. It's Osler Market. Kirkgate Market's further down, but yeah, it's an indoor market, is this, guys. And then down there, you've got Kirkgate Market. Yeah. I'll tell you what, one thing with Bradford, you can get a really, really nice curry. If you like kebabs and curry and your hair cutting, yes, it's a great place. So here, guys. Yeah. A lot of shops shut. I thought they'd be closed later, but we've had really bad weather today. It's like constant rain, and it's not very nice, guys. I wasn't even going to come out today, so I was going to do a takeaway review as well today, and I'll keep frigging saying it, but I've just had a massive dinner, so we'll skip that. We'll do that another time. Shall we go? Some amazing buildings, though, I've got to say. Out there. Right, guys, which way? Makes you wonder what they could actually do if there was a bit of money in the place, you know. It's just the economy, innit? Whatever you get on your wages, you get in one hand, the government takes out of the other hand. That's the trouble. Everything's going up in price. I mean, look at chocolate bars. Do you remember chocolate bars back in the day? If you're as old as me, you remember the 80s, early 90s. Chocolate bars were massive. And it's like now, they're tiny. But yet you're paying a frigging fortune for them. It's just, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. And I don't know why the people don't stand up to the government and say we're not having it anymore. You know what I mean? Same with COVID. Everybody just, well, majority of people just lined up and rolled the sleeves up. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable. Why don't people just say no? Anyway, enough for me moaning. Let's carry on, guys. Just empty building after empty building after empty building. Tell you what, if you're an explorer, a lot of potential. Oh wow. See, look, you've got one here, it's open. There's somebody in there. I'm not going in there, guys. Yeah. I do like the explores, gotta say. Lots of lots and lots and lots of empty buildings in Bradford. Yeah. The rain is starting to come, guys. That's like the main thoroughfare. And down there, guys, you've got a really nice shopping centre called Broadway, which is down there. Yeah. We'll have a walk down here, guys. So there's a lot of spice heads as well around Bradford. Seems to be the drug of choice, which isn't good. Yeah, you see a lot of people just stooped in corner, sort of bent over. Sort of that is, so I'm told, spice. Yeah, that's what apparently that's what's in the prison system. It's screwing the prison system up at the moment. Spice, yeah. Amazing buildings. Yeah. I don't know what the answer is, guys. I really don't. I just think a revolution. March on the streets, you know. Demand our country back. I mean, I'm all for diversity, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Can't really say it. Can get into trouble, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man. It's, I've never really looked at Bradford like this. You know, I've always just thought it were a shithole, if I'm honest. But if I look at it now, some of the buildings are fantastic. Look at that. It's not half bad, guys. And down here we've got the Broadway shopping centre, which is really, really nice. Got to say. Yeah, I was hoping to film some of the well, I don't really like sticking cameras in people's faces, but a lot of the homeless, some of them will speak to you, some of them won't, do you know what I mean? But I've only seen one or two out on the street, but it's chucking it down. They're probably all in the tents somewhere. So we'll go down there, guys, in a minute. In fact, we'll go down there now. St George's Hall over there, I think it's called, where they do a lot of gigs, put a lot of gigs on there. Still quite a lot of bars. Yeah, when we used to hang around in Dollars and Dimes, we used to come into the centre, do a few at pubs, even though we were pretty much underage. Yeah, gotta say they haven't lost its charm. But check that building out, guys. I don't know if that's a town hall, if it's St George's Hall or what, but or is St George's Hall further up? You can let me know in the comments, guys, but that is one hell of a building. Check that out, guys. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. It really is a beautiful building, that. Look at that. Wow. It's really nice, isn't it? And then you've got over here, I think in summer they do a gig, an outside gig, because this is big open space, big open area. That chippy there, the chippy there, do really, really nice fish and chips. I think this is the if you watch Billy Moore, I think this is where he was on his scooter and that guy wanted to go on his scooter, and Billy Moore let him have a go on the scooter, and he shot off on his scooter. He was panicking that he didn't think he was going to get it back. But he did. You don't piss Billy Moore off. Yeah, that chip is nice. Yeah. This part over here, this part of Bradford, I love it in summer. When it's warm, when it's hot, they have sprinklers, you know, like fountains and stuff shooting up into air, and all kids strip off, and they make it like a swimming pool type of thing, like a paddling pool, massive, and it's great. It's great for kids. But yeah, they should do more. They should do more things in this area, because it's great. You got your courts over there. Yeah, Centenary Square. That's what it's called. Yeah. Look at that. What's this? In memory of the victims of the Bradford memory of the British. Right. Bradford fire disaster. Damn. Yeah, that were a tragedy. Yeah, if you want to know about that, guys, just Google what happened at Bradford City with the fire. It was terrible. Right, guys, I'm gonna have a walk up here now. So what you've got is Centenary Square now. You've got loads of shops and bars. Like I say, it's more of it. There's Wetherspoons there. So in summer on here, it's thriving. It's great. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I might have to have a night out in Bradford for old time's sake. It's been a while. But yeah, this is the bit, guys. This is where they have the fountains in summer. It's great. And we're going to go over here now, because there's a building over here. It's now called Bradford Live. It used to be a dilapidated, abandoned building for years and years. Don't know what it was, but it is now a building. It's all been done and it looks fantastic. And it's for music venue, music gigs and things. You know, like the O2 in Leeds. Yeah. So, yeah. Never been in there, but it looks great. They spent years doing it up. I never thought it was going to open, but it did. And then obviously next door to that, you've got another amazing building, the Alhambra, Bradford Alhambra, where I saw Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs when I was a little kid, and I couldn't stop laughing. I remember getting on the bus with my mum and dad, and I just found Mr. Grumpy hysterical. I now think he's an absolute ass, but as a kid you know what it's like. But look at that building. Bradford Alhambra, guys. And look who's on there. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with Billy Pearce and Sunita. How ironic is that? Bradford Alhambra, guys. Check this out. Their name liveth for everyone, to the immortal honoured of the men and women of the city of Bradford, who served their king and empire. Wow. Look at that. There you go, look, you've got all the names there, look. That's all the names, look, lest we forget. And then you've got Queen Victoria, look up there. Queen Victoria. I thought she was a right scruffy bitch. What statement she said? I have a bath once a month whether I need one or not. Dirty cow. Right guys, over here we have got a place where I used to take young'uns when they were kids. This is the Science Media Museum. Bradford Museum we used to call it. A lot of stuff in there were free. I haven't been in there for years because the kids are grown up now. But yeah, what a fantastic place. They've got an IMAX in there as well, big cinema. Yeah. Yeah, great in there. And while we're here guys, let's go and have a look at the ice skating rink. So you can see it up there, look. That's connected to the building, which is over here. Little Lawton Lane. Some nice restaurants up top of there, but I ain't going up there today. Might be a part 2 to this video when weather's a bit better. Yeah, so that building there, I'm almost certain used to be a Witherspoons, and me and my mate Andrew used to go there, and then we'd go for a curry at one of the famous curry houses up there. But yeah, there you go guys, that's the ice skating rink. I used to come here as a kid. Yeah, that's another place we need to go. Wow, look at this building, man. Another building that's just empty and doing nothing. Wow. Guys. Size of that. And those up there, they're student accommodation. Yeah, Rain's starting to really come down now, guys. So it won't be long. I think I will be doing a part 2 to Bradford. I'm going to go to Homewood. Supposedly a rough place. There's a massive empty building in Middle Estate as well, so we'll go check that out. But yeah, I'd plan on going up there to get a takeaway, do a takeaway review, sit inside, but yeah, losing light. Like I say, it's late on. Queen's Hall, you see, that's the Queen's Hall that I remember. Which is not there now, but that's the Queen's Hall I remember. I remember going in there. Yeah, definitely. If you want a nice takeaway or a curry, come to Bradford. So yeah, guys, coming to the end of the video now. Just going to go and show you Broadway shopping centre. As you can see, it's 3:30 and it's getting dark. Another half an hour to be dark. So yeah. So yeah. If I haven't asked you already, you know the one. Can you just please subscribe to the channel? It's totally free, don't cost a penny. Like the video because it helps for the algorithm, and set your notification to all on your notification bell so that you don't miss any more of my videos. Right, I'll turn you around, guys. Probably can't film in here, but I'm going to film until they tell me not to film. End of. But yeah, so this is the Broadway, guys, and it's really nice in there, although it could be bigger. Yeah. There you go, guys. Let's have a look. Broadway shopping centre. It's your usual just your usual shops in here. H&M, TK Maxx, HMV, all that good stuff. So I've got to keep talking because there's music. Yeah, I don't want my video banning. You get the drill, guys. So yeah. There you go. So we've got a little Germany up there. I'm going to take you up there, but I'm losing light, guys. So I think we'll do that on another video, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of old buildings up there, little Germany. We will do that on the next episode, guys. I'll just check this out down here. Forster Square. Yeah, very interesting place is Bradford. It is, it's pretty unique. Yeah, it's, you can imagine back in the day, I mean, you know, like the 1800s, when it were up and coming, and all these factories and all these mills springing up everywhere. You know, like I say, it was like the third richest city in Europe with Bradford at one point. Yeah, it's going through a lot of change. A lot of change. You got Bradford Stadium right over there. You can see it. Football stadium. So yeah, guys, I think that's about it for today. That's short but sweet, but we'll be back at some point for another explore in Bradford. I don't know when my next video is going to be. It might be an explore. I've got a few lined up, or it'll be another walkabout, town or city walkabout. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed that, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, it's free. Okay, please subscribe. Peace.